when, you also write about the Karmapa. And, when I was reading the book, I was thinking, how did the Karmapa fall out of our headlines? There was a time a few years ago when the Karmapa was always in the headlines. And it's a very, very intriguing portrait. I was visualizing a Netflix series as I was reading your book about this man, young boy, who miraculously and mysteriously escapes, I think when he's 14, from China and reaches India. Now he's outside of India. Indian intelligence believes him to be a Chinese spy. What is your own assessment? You did have the occasion, as you write in the book, to meet him twice. What was your own sense of it?
Well, I don't have any resources with respect to our intelligence agency and why they have made certain assessments. But I can only tell you what came to me from the couple of encounters that I had, fairly long conversations that I had with him. And what I came away with was the clear impression that this was certainly not a double agent or certainly not someone who had been planted in India by the Chinese in some kind of a diabolical move. It is true that the circumstances of his escape from Tibet may have raised certain questions. But after having seen him operate in India for several years, after all, he was under very careful surveillance, as I have pointed out. All his contacts with different individuals, with the Dalai Lama himself, was under scrutiny all the time. So I do not think that even if that is how he started off with, that he was in a position to, in fact, fulfill any role as a kind of an intelligence agent. What I think India's approach should have been, well, we are an open country. We, welcome people who may be seeking shelter here, but not make too big an issue. There are so many different Tibetan lamas who have come to India and who have, gone to various Tibetan establishments, continue to teach here or preach here. Nobody makes too much of that, isn't it? So why not, in fact, treat such personages in the same manner? He's a high lama. He has come to India to seek shelter, to teach. Let him do what he wants to do as long as he keeps within the certain parameters that are laid down by the Indian government. But I think too much of a security prism through which we seem to be looking at various kinds of issues like this sometimes is counterproductive. I think we should have a larger political frame within which we treat such matters.